Hello, I would like to welcome everyone to the Transcontinental Project, an experiment where a Brit
and a Texan come together to talk about whatever the hell we want.
We're your hosts, Luke Badge and
Sensible Sam. Now, before we get started, dolls, we gotta warn you, absolutely nothing is off limits, and the content will not be suitable for those under 18. If you're above the age, enjoy the show, babe.
What up, everyone?
What up?
Just very quickly before we get started, a very quick shout out to everyone we have already. There's Bobby Anthem. Bobby, I hope you didn't mind me using one of your songs for the introduction tonight.
I didn't. He's fucking boss.
There's Sky Genie. Hey, pal.
Hi, Sky.
Hope you're good tonight. Thank fuck that fucked up his back.
Oh.
Jenk.
Hola, Jenk.
Man, were you in early here tonight?
Appreciate that.
And thanks for being down for me posting on the WNC page on Facebook. Much appreciated, pal. Tyler.
Tyler the man. Here every week.
What up, brother? Becky Lynch, sperm donor. I have a feeling I know who that might be, but I'm not going to say anything. And Dumb Tony, with a picture of Don Tony. Oh boy. Again, I have a feeling I may know who that is, but again, not saying anything. Thank you all for joining us early tonight. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Oh boy, what a week it's been.
Yeah, I'm going to warn the listeners, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm going to be half as fucking lewd as I usually am. Only 50% of the lewdness, but all of the rudeness.
What?
Or I don't know, I might be extra raunchy, I don't know, I'm just fucking apologizing in advance.
If you don't mind me asking, what's up?
Well, shit. You just threw that softball to me, and I'm like, what? I'm like, all stuck over here in my fucking. I was blowing my nose, Luke. So, dude, I gotta start off. Okay, we got all the shout outs out of the way. I love everybody. I'm so grateful for everybody being here. And I just have some like great fucking news. I'm sorry, I have to talk about Thunder. And I think we mentioned that Thunder was sick last week, but he's doing pretty damn good. And the way I gauge how well he's doing is how many things a day he's humping. And I want to. He's almost back to full hump. I mean, full hump mode. Like seriously, like he's humping the cats, he's humping the legs. I mean, give him an opening, he's gonna hump you. That's my Thunder. So I think he's doing rather well. I think he is. I'm very, very thankful for that. I just had to ask how your puppy was doing because I was thinking about her. I know you were thinking about taking her to the vet over an issue, but
yeah, it appears that cleared up over the last week. So
that is so awesome. Our puppies are getting better. Puppy power, bitches.
So no reason to take her to vet either.
Good. That's good. Though I have learned my lesson, and I will be getting Thunder some doggy insurance, like some pet insurance or some shit like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't want to go through that again.
I know this is bad. We have insurance for the collie that we took out before we got the little one, and never got around to getting insurance for her. I know. I know that is bad, but it's
hey, here in the States, if you bundle your pet's insurance together, it's cheaper. So I don't know. Maybe you might want to talk to your insurance company on the collie, on rat, because you might be able to insure the smaller one and get a good little discount for insuring them both on one policy. I don't know. They do that here. I don't know how it works over there. But
it's at least worth taking a look in. But go on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no, you're cool. There's also, I talk a lot of shit. But I got something for the cats, it's kind of like it's not an insurance. You pay like 100 and I wish I could remember the price. 140, 180. I don't know. But for all the animals in the house, all the animals, I have 3 of them, 2 cats and a dog. And it covers nail trimmings 3 times a year. It covers, I think it's 2 or 3 well checks a year, and 1 X-ray a year. For $184, dude. That's fucking awesome. Of course, I got to pay for medications. I have to pay for anything else that goes beyond that. But, sorry. Excuse me, y'all. You should check into that.
Yeah, that's probably the most CJ-worthy one you've had on air so far, though.
I was about to pat myself on the back on that one, but I didn't want to break my story. But kudos to me, damn it. That was good. That was a good one. They get better, though. They get better. Hey, killer, love you, bitch.
What up, BFK?
That's my baby.
Hope you're doing well tonight.
Yeah, we hope you're doing well. Oh, kissy face, kiss. Little kiss, big kiss. Little hug, big hug, little hug. That's tequila.
That honestly sounded like one of them scummy MLM pyramid scheme posts that are on Facebook all the time with the counting emojis.
What? Dude, Nacho Libre, man. I have no idea what that other stuff is. I have a pyramid scheme going on, but I wasn't addressing it right at that moment. So, just to...
it legit sounded like one of them scumbag pyramid scheme posts.
Dude, you say pyramid scheme. Check this out. I'm always right. I don't like to give too much personal information on myself, but everybody does know in the community that unfortunately I can't work at the moment. I'm battling a couple of things, and it's going steady. And I'm always looking for passive income, anything that I can do to side hustle, right? So a friend of a friend of mine, I won't say who, but a friend of a friend of mine introduced me to this doctor, right? And he sells coffee, right? And I'm like, the first alarm for me was that there's a doctor that sells coffee and he wants to pitch this to me. So I was like, is the procedure's not working, doc? Are you not making any money? What is this? So, but she was very adamant about it's organic, it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. I said, great, let's go. It's making money. All right. You know what? I'm one to give anything a chance, but I'm not an idiot. So I go and I sit through this guy's spiel, and he's a quote unquote cosmetic surgeon, right? Now, when I say that with the quotations, you'll understand later why I had to put those in. We went to his office, saw his shit. Oh, great. There's your liposuction thing. Oh, great. There's your fucking ice sculptor or whatever. And then he starts trying to sell us the coffee. And then immediately I'm like, fuck, I got to buy $100 of coffee so that I can give it away. I think that's a little bit of bad. I don't know. But for me, that's a bad investment. I'm just saying. I might as well just get the $100, wipe my ass, and flush it. At this point.
It's not just for you. It's for anyone that knows anything about MLMs.
Well, it also. Well, the guy's he's gonna get rich off of me and me buying my $100. No. I don't have the connections to sell that coffee. You know what I mean?
The guy may make some money in the short term, but in the end, he's going to be making a massive loss. Well, I would be absolutely. But the person on top of me that has already an established line of people, he's just trying to recruit me. Oh, so it's almost as if you get paid for your downline. That reminds me of a business practice that resembles a shape. And I'm just trying to remember what that shape is.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's exactly
a triangle.
Perhaps a pyramid. I don't know. I'm thinking Egypt, But yeah, I was like, this motherfucker is like in Egypt, and he's fucking just drinking out of the river of, what is it? He's in the Nile River. So I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not going to sit here and give you $300 tonight and guarantee you $100 a month. That's pretty much me paying you for shit that I'm not going to get anything out of.
Yeah.
And this is a doctor, dude. Well, I have another really good doctor friend here in San Antonio that's a cosmetic surgeon, board certified plastic surgeon, fucking number one in just about top 10 in SA, very highly educated, just a great all around guy, gives his profits and shit forward. He's just a really great all around guy. And when I went to speak to him about this, he's like, dude, come on. Really? Like, I mentioned it and we were just chatting and I mentioned it. He's like, don't buy that stupid coffee. Mm-hmm. and then not through him, but through another friend, I found out the guy is an emergency room doctor. He's not a licensed cosmetic surgeon. So he's an ER doctor. Yeah. Can you imagine that shit, Luke? He's posing. He says, let me fucking suck the fucking fat out of your ass. If I do it right, well, that's another issue in itself. So.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
As people can't see, I probably should make the point that as soon as she said ER, I started tugging my collar.
Yeah, he did. He did. I saw that look on his face. Maybe we'll start to learn how to broadcast on YouTube so that they can see your reactions. Because the shit I say, I mean, by the looks of what Luke, his facial, expressions, it's just like I'm probably saying some crazy ass shit. But yeah, it's been one of those things where I'm like, this doctor is trying to get me to sell fucking coffee. I was like, okay, great. I mean, I have my own side ventures, but I knew better than that to fucking get into a pyramid scheme. And that's the sad part. People are trying to make money on the side, and they're trying to sell supplements and fucking shit like that. And then they just get caught up in paying a monthly bill instead of selling the fucking crap they're trying to hawk.
I saw a chart the other day labeling the percentage of profit. We'll have to get in touch about that soon, Jenk. You have a better chance of going to Vegas, spending every night in the casinos, and coming back with a profit than you do making a profit on an MLM. I think it's either 29 or 39 in every 1,000 people make a profit gambling, and 4 in every 1,000 make a profit off MLMs. Jeez.
And I don't doubt that, because look, I'm a seasoned vet by now, but I have been taken in by pyramid schemes before, and I have lost out, and it has been a bitch of a loss. And they really don't give a shit. All they want is that confirmed money that you're supposed to give for the product every month. They will put your ass in collections. I was like, oh my God, this really big dude came to my house once. Oh, you're a little behind. I was like, he was nicely dressed. Bitch had a tie on, but it looked like he was going to rip that tie off and fucking clothesline me if I didn't fucking pay him. So that's a kind of, that was one of those things where I've learned. And now when shit like this happens, it's just a great story to tell, and to fucking oust a fucking charlatan. A doctor, dude, you went to school. Fucking don't waste it, bitch, on coffee. Fuck.
Whenever I see them post online promoting a MLM, I'm always curious. I'm always disputed on whether to call it out or not. I feel almost morally obligated to call it out, but fuck it, if you want to piss your money down the shitter, that's your choice.
Damn, you make a good point, Luke, because I have very good friends online. Now, we have probably never met in real life, but these are friends that I've kept for 6-7 years, okay? So we know each other pretty darn well. We speak very regularly, either on the phone or Skype. And it breaks my heart, when they're posting, oh, check out what I got. And like one of them did Herbalife. One did Herbalife. One did this other supplement. And I was like, oh, babe, like, what do I do? Do I save my friend, or do I risk losing him because perhaps he's very enthusiastic about the product? Maybe there's something that he has underlying that makes him attracted to that product. And I don't want to negate that part of it,
And that's why I'm always conflicted. I feel like I'm obligated to say something for their sake. But
I'll usually send them a message.
What I've started doing recently is leaving it until I get a message, and then for me it's free reign.
Yeah. See, I have, and what I'll do, like in it, like, how do I say it? Indirectly, I will post something that has facts about said company or whatever, Herbalife taking money, claiming bankruptcy, blah, blah, blah. I put that up. And then it says, these proprietary blends, dude, I could make a proprietary blend for 25 fucking $100 and get the patent on it. A proprietary blend is something that you just fucking put together, smashed it together. It's not FDA approved, but some of these plants and things do have health benefits and properties. But a lot of times these people are mixing these fucking plant remedies that don't go together. One picks up your blood pressure, one drops it. Yeah. You do that shit, you're going to go into a stroke. It's like, it's not regulated. It's not, a proprietary blend anybody can make. Anybody.
And given the sort of MLMs there are out there, I honestly think I could take a bottle of tap water, put a little bit of food coloring in it, and trick someone into...
Baby, you pay the you pay the $2,500 to the commission that the FDA oversees, you'll get that patent. What the fuck do you think Vita Water is? Shit. Yeah. Fucking 50 cents.
And I honestly think doing that, I could trick some gullible morons into joining a pyramid scheme based off that. It's just I have this crazy thing called morals, which stop me from doing so.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to give anybody a fucking heart attack or stroke, but that's just me. Fuck $1. You know what I mean? And that's what kills me, because these are my friends, and I'm like, I want to go and just shelter them. But then, just like my mom always told me, you got to make your own mistakes sometimes. Sometimes there are moments where you need to kind of say, hey, this is what it is. Don't be intrusive. Don't be demeaning. Don't be negative about it. Just state the facts and just do it with love and hope it takes at that point. You know what I mean?
And I like you saying that about making your own mistakes, because lately I've been seeing people, one person in particular that I'm thinking of, I'm obviously not going to name names, who has already been screwed over by one of these pyramid schemes, and the moron has gone joined the second one.
Jeepers creepers!
Yeah.
And see, those are the pyramid schemes. They prey on the hopeful, they prey on the optimistic, they prey on the vulnerable. Like myself, right now, I'm a bit vulnerable financially, and dude, if I could tell you how many I don't know, that dude must have put me on a fucking mailing list or some shit, I'll tell you that. Because now they want me to sell everything under the sun. And that's just ridiculous, because he gets kickbacks from whoever signs up from those programs. Yes.
He gets paid for his downline. That's a pyramid scheme.
There you go, babe. I finally found
that is legit the legal fucking definition of a fucking pyramid scheme.
And now I'm getting bombarded and shit. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do hold affiliate status for a product or two. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when I go out there, I'm not gonna promote a product that I have not physically tried. That's one of my things. It has to work. I gotta be able to verify it. It's gotta be traceable. I gotta know where the fucking ingredients are coming from. I gotta know how they came up with it. And that's so important. I've linked on to one product that is absolutely like that and has been very great very, very good to me, lately. So
I think I know the product you're talking about, but
I hate to fucking prostitute it over here on TCP, but it is a good product, and I use it. I absolutely use it. Would it be okay to say it? I don't know. Should I even say it? That seems like I don't know.
It's completely up to you. That's your choice to make.
I know. I just didn't want to make it seem like I was fucking pandering or some shit on our show.
I'm honestly not sure if it'll be the best idea after the topic we just discussed.
Yeah. Well, see, this is where I cut. This is not a pyramid scheme whatsoever. This is just I get a percentage for passing my link along. Yeah, per sale. And it's what I use.
So long as you're not paid for downline.
No. It doesn't work. I can look. I'm not gonna lie. I can recruit my own affiliates, and they'll make money, and I make like a 5% percentage off of that. But it's still a product that I would stand behind, as far as that.
Well, Well, so long as you're not paid for downline, then go right ahead and promote it.
Yeah, it's so transparent. It's so fucking hard to find that shit. I mean, this product has like third-party lab testing. It has individual batch numbers. Dude, every single batch is tested. It's not like, oh, we tested one batch in 2011, but we're going to sell you all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's consistently tested. You get a batch number that you can look up online and fucking find it. And I thought that was great. And I don't know, it's kind of a controversial product as far as it goes. I might get shit for it. I may or may not get shit for this, because just like with cannabis, I mean, people were saying that cannabis caused overdoses, and people were showing fucking memes and pictures of people, but they would show like a heroin spoon and needle and say, don't try cannabis. If that's how you do cannabis, I've been doing it wrong my whole life, you know? And so it's one of those things where you have to kind of go in and do the research for yourself. But it is, I'm going to say it, it's kratom. It's been a good product for me with all my health stuff. I can proudly say, you know, I'm not taking any pain medicine. I'm not taking any anti-anxiety medication. I'm not taking anything of the sort because, you know, I have this product. It's a natural leaf. It's unadulterated. It has no lead, has no preservatives, add-ins, or anything of the sort. And so I was like, okay, great. The anti-pharma kind of a remedy. And dude, when my bones are fucking creaking, that shit helps. And I don't have to take it every day. I don't. It's not like medications that you have to fucking stay on or you have to stop, you know, you have to wean yourself off of. No. There's none of that.
So it has no addictive qualities either.
No. As of late, they're trying to say that it's addictive, but it's not. It doesn't hit the same receptors that a narcotic would. We have certain receptors, and when we take a pain pill or a Xanax or Adderall or whatever the fuck it is, it hits a certain pain receptor and it blocks it. And what it makes it do is kind of spew out all of these endorphins and the happiness that you get and that fucking invincible badass feeling that you get. And when you don't have that anymore, well, you're constantly taking it, and what it does is it blocks up the receptors. The receptors no longer produce that particular chemical. So now it's reliant on the narcotic that you're taking to feel that. That is a physical addiction, and you will have physical withdrawals off of it. Kratom does not hit that receptor. It's another receptor entirely. And it doesn't clog it up, and it doesn't diminish what you're producing. So I think that's a pretty good indication as far as the addiction level goes. If anything, I would say it would be a psychological addiction, because psychological addictions far surpass anything, because sometimes people think they need certain things they can't do without. Mm-hmm. But at that point, we need to talk to a medical professional, more like a psychiatrist or a counselor, and just kind of get those issues out. Mm-hmm. And you'll find it's not an issue after the fact.
Yeah. You mentioning that heroin meme reminded me of my favourite meme regarding vaccinations.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was this one dopey broad. If vaccines are healthy, you could put them on a spoon and take them. Try it, you'll die.
Okay. See, that's misinformation.
Yeah, and this one guy responded perfectly. If broccoli was healthy, you could put it in a syringe and inject it straight into your bloodstream. Try it, you'll die.
It's like those memes where they fucking have a line of cannabis that you're supposed to snort, and you're like, you're just gonna get a bad sinus infection from that. Yeah. It doesn't work that way. I get that, and there was that young boy that vaccinated himself in opposition to his mom, and I think everybody has the right to do what they want on that end. You know what I mean? I'm not anti or for at this point. I'm still gathering information.
You talking about that one kid in Ohio?
Yeah, that's the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. On one hand, I can say I did have a very close friend that vaccinated and had some injury, but at the same time, I'm not a doctor and I couldn't tell you, was the injury inevitable? Was it genetic, or was it because of what was in? The thing that worries me is like, okay, there's mercury in these things, and I'm like, a little bit of mercury can kill a lot of people. So I'm wondering why we're putting it in our body. I don't. But see, I'm not a chemist. I'm not a chemist or a doctor. I don't understand the good benefits to it.
The dosage in them is so low that anything in high enough dosage can be toxic.
True.
Hell,
and when I had. Mm-hmm.
Hell, there's such a thing as water toxicity. Granted, the only people that ever get them is long distance runners, but the simple fact is it exists.
Yeah, so, that's true. There's always a health risk from everything.
Yeah.
With like I said, I still need. The only thing I guess I have to go on is that when I vaccinated my kids, they actually made me sign a waiver that said that there could be some complications after the vaccination: fever, autism, loss of motor function, and fatality. I had to sign that. Do you know how worrisome it is that you have your little baby and you gotta just, and see, if I didn't, I had no choice, because here in Texas, they put you in jail. So they will, it's mandatory. You have to get your vaccinations here. You can get a doctor's note, but for the most part, if you don't, they're going to come knocking at your door with handcuffs, which I totally get. I get it. The safety is vital, but it really is scary to have to sign those waivers. I think that's what's sparking a lot of the fear. And then maybe when it does happen, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know at this point. So I did vaccinate my kids. They were vaccinated, and they had pretty harsh results after each vaccination, especially because they were always getting like 8 vaccinations each. And they were always saying that we were behind and adding extra vaccinations to the bill. So I was like, but he had that last year. Well, it's okay. It's not going to hurt him. It's not going to hurt him if he has it again. And then my son would have a fever for 2 or 3 weeks and be in fighting pain.
I'm in favor of 1 or 2 shots a time, regular intervals, as opposed to 7 or 8. Absolutely. I agree with that. I think that may be the flaw in the system. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's too many at one time. They're charging the insurance like crazy. Granted, I believe in having the 7 or 8 shots over the same length of time, but...
Yeah, over a length of time, but not in one shot.
Yeah,
not in one...
Have it in, say, 4 visits. Say, I don't know about this, but say you're supposed to have 8... You're supposed to be vaccinated against 8 separate things each for every 4 years. Mm-hmm. I feel it should be vaccinated against 2 things every year.
See, that would make a lot more sense, and that's why it gets bundled up at the end of the 4 years.
But,
and it becomes very harsh on a little toddler's body to handle.
Yeah, but I still firmly believe in vaccinations, and I will until I see something to the contrary.
Absolutely, and that's what I am here. So I mean, shit. I mean, like I said, they got all their vaccinations. I was very keen on that.
Please, for the love of God, tell me autism was not on that waiver.
Yes, it was, Luke.
Oh, good fucking heavens, have mercy.
The mercury causes autism, and I don't know. How many shots of the 8 shots that my son got contained mercury? I really don't know. Like I said, I'm not a chemist. I have no fucking idea. But to get that waiver was scary enough to know that my son could die after an injection. And I had to sign off on that.
Okay. Just very quickly, I hope you're well, sis.
Hi, Dick.
I'm sorry you came into such a controversial topic, but technically... I'm on the spectrum.
Okay.
And I get really, really pissed off when I hear people talking about vaccines and autism. Not only has that been disproven, but what are you trying to say? That it's better to catch polio than be imperfect, quote unquote. Than to have autism. Firstly, you're fucking born with that. You don't catch it from a vaccination. Secondly, if you could, I would much rather go with that than die of measles.
Yeah, I think, and I get that. That is a very strong point that you make, and I absolutely agree with that. And like I said, I have no facts to back up except for what I signed. And I think if maybe they worded it differently, I don't know if they're just trying to cover their asses, even though, like you said, it hasn't been proven or there's no connection between the autism. Why scare us with that shit? Are they covering their asses? Like, you don't need to cover your ass if it doesn't do that. Like, why scare me?
It's actually been proven to the contrary. And
why do they keep including that in the fucking waiver? That's just causing. Wouldn't that just be causing undue like hysteria?
I guess they do so because that myth has been going around for so long that too many people believe it for them not to include it, even though it's not true.
More like a legality. Hi, Dave. Okay, well, I guess we'll move on to our next topic. But I love this. I love this, Luke. I love this topic with you. Like, I'll discuss it all day long because I love to learn. I'm a student forever, so I don't know anything definitive. All I know is, what I can learn, and I encourage everybody to get online, fucking scour the internet, learn for yourself, get educated. Just fucking weed through all the misinformation, and do what's right for you and your kids. Is basically what it is. So the next thing I need to say is just hashtag take command.
Yeah, that's definitely a much more positive topic this week than it was last week because, hey, the Commanders fucking won.
I know!
It was a 12-11 victory over the previously undefeated Birmingham Iron. It's such a shame you couldn't get your pal from Alabama to agree to a wager.
I know. I was just like pushing him, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And I was like, "Come on, it'll be fun. Like, we can even wager some stupid shit. I'll send you your favorite Dr. Pepper bean, or a case of Dr. Pepper, and or you can send me a case of tequila." Well, of course, the tequila was more expensive, so he didn't want to do it.
It's much more disappointing now, given how the game went.
Oh my God. Okay, so I got to see most of it because you sent me the link, and thankfully now I have a phone like a normal human being does, and I was able to catch most of it during my errands and stuff. I did miss the last bit of it. They were doing, to go up against a team that's 3-0. They did pretty good. Bama was no joke. They had some very strong players. They have a very strong defense, as it showed when the Commanders were trying to take that touchdown.
They have a strong defense, but their offense leaves a lot to be admired. I wonder if I can think of another team in the AAF similar to that. And speaking of the offense, fuck's sake, please bench Logan Woodside.
I'm going to have to agree with that one.
Despite the victory, his numbers this week were... It would be too kind to him to call his numbers this week pathetic.
Well, and from what
he completed below 50% of his passes for just 106 yards.
Is that why he got dropped from the other teams?
It's probably why the Bengals cut him, yeah. But that makes me wonder why the hell they drafted him in the first place.
Exactly.
It was, 11 for 25 for 106 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He's 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year, and the fool is still starting. It just baffles my mind. And you know what? Shit. I don't want to start like some sort of hysteria, but what the fuck? Who the fuck did this guy... no, I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. That's too crude. All I can say is thank fuck for Kenneth Farrell.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude got over 100 yards rushing and basically carried that offense to a victory. I
think the team is carrying the quarterback as far as this goes. I know I said last week he's got potential. And I'm trying to give a bloke a try, right? But the thing is, his record kind of speaks for himself, and I'm kind of not impressed with where, if this is the way it's going to start, I mean, this is pretty much, it's been him in the long run. So,
when there's a guy that has played a couple of series in Kenneth Williams, fuck, I can't remember the guy's first name. That's embarrassing. Marquise Williams.
okay.
Who has only played a couple of series but has shown promise as a dual threat. Why the hell is that guy not starting?
That's a good question.
And part of me, a very small part of me, was almost disappointed with the win on Sunday because that almost guarantees Logan Woodside will be starting this weekend.
Yeah, because they're going to try to attribute it to, because that guy was lingering around in the fucking roster. Okay, we won. No, bitch, you won because of the entire team. We have a great defense and offense. They're really great. They're a great. And you know what? And to quote one of the announcers, even though our record does not show it, they're believing, and a lot of people are believing, that San Antonio has probably one of the best teams in the league right now. And the record doesn't show it. And I agree with the announcer on that one, but we got a great bunch of guys here.
Probably the second, an absolute push, the third strongest team in the league.
So I don't. If I could, Woodside. Yeah.
I'd probably say, Orlando are the clear strongest, and then you'd probably have to give it to San Antonio, because I'd say the fight for second strongest was between San Antonio and Birmingham.
Oh, yeah. And
How? Just look at what happened this weekend.
I mean, see, that's how it goes, though. That's how it goes. Sometimes, and I hate to say this, even wins that we're going to see in the future are going to be pure luck. And so going strictly by the record, it can or cannot be a good thing. Because we do have a strong team. I do believe they'll pull through
Tyler.
it. What is that? Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Right on, Tyler. So I'm hoping things get better. I really do hope one day to, catch a game soon, because I'm going to tell you, babe, that our stadiums are packed. And it was a shame to see Birmingham Stadium. Excuse me, I had to burp. It was a shame to see the turnout for Birmingham, because they're so good. They're so good. And I was really, really surprised, but it wasn't that way. San Antonio has a different kind of way of seeing things. They'll be with you down in the trenches. I mean, the first game that they had in the stands, I mean, everybody was wearing red. Everybody had the fucking little balloon clappy things. I mean, every kind of gimmick you could imagine from the Commanders, that we had it. It's such a great turnout. And I think that kind of fandom is gonna help them and push them to work harder and be better. I mean, in San Antonio, we love hard. So even when you're losing, I love that we don't have a lot of the bandwagoners. Oh, they're winning, I'm going to be on that team. Oh, they're losing, no, fuck them. No, we're pretty much with you thick and thin.
Yeah, there were a few bandwagoners I saw jumping shift after the Orlando game, but
Oh, absolutely. And that's just not my thing. you know me, Luke. You know, I love an underdog. I love an underdog. I am the underdog in life. So I typically say, don't count me out, because I still got a little magic left in me. And that's the same to them. Don't count them out. We can have a bad day. Don't be a bitch about it.
When I saw the comments from the bandwagons, hey June.
Hey June.
I
got more used beats. Yes, sir.
I had a bottle of whiskey in my hand at the time, about 70% full. I'm lucky I still fucking have that, because I wanted to fucking chuck that shit up against the fucking wall. I was so pissed off.
Oh, babe. And those are the ups and downs and shit. Those are the ups and downs. But you know what? I wasn't very satisfied with that game, that outcome either. But you know what? There's always another game. There's always the next game. We're not out.
At least losing 2 on the trot to Orlando and then San Diego weeded out the bandwagons.
And you know, but
that's one way of putting it, Tyler.
There you go. Okay, that's true. I'm not very happy with the head coach that we have at the moment.
Mike Riley's a fucking clown.
I love how he plays the same plays over and over. Sometimes it feels like this guy has no creativity, but
yeah, I've had a lot of fun watching similar plays over and over again the last couple of years.
Isn't that fucking great?
Yeah.
I know. It's just like, what the hell? And
I was so sick and tired of it. If you take a look back on the show reel, I did a 3-hour music show celebrating the firing of Mike McCarthy. Fucking fool.
Dude, I was like, I missed the last bit of the game because that's when I was driving home and I was running an errand and paying some shit. And I missed the last part. And we were still winning. And then I saw the score had ended at 12 to 11. So I was just like, honestly, I don't know shit about football, guys. This is the only thing I really know. I was like, okay, these guys fucking scored and they went for the 2-point conversion. That's the only thing that makes sense.
You have to go for the 2-point conversion.
There's nothing, it doesn't make sense, right? Otherwise?
No.
So that's...
In the Alliance, you don't have a choice.
Oh, really?
You have to go for the 2-point conversion. There is no extra point.
Okay, see, I'm a dummy at this. And I just thought, okay, well, this is how they do it in the NFL. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
If they had the choice, no way were they going for the 2-point conversion. In that situation, you take the extra point.
Do you think they could have come back from that?
Yeah.
Bama?
Yeah, I do.
And because of that restriction? Is that what? Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
No, the restriction makes no sense because they made the 2-point conversion, but in that situation, if you have the choice, you kick the extra point.
Tyler says, boy, you'd really be confused with NFL. Yes, I would, Tyler. Yes, I fucking would. That's a pyramid scheme in itself. No, I'm just joking. Call back to the pyramid scheme. I have no idea. Like stats and shit like that. I'm so bad at that. I know, like, just that. Like, maybe one or two.
We spoke so much about it, I'm going to change the title to, is that a ... pyramid?
That's going to be great. That is so great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking a drink, guys. But yeah, I love football. Universe, help me. I don't know I don't know the fucking stats or the play words and shit like that. I just know, hey, my team won. They knocked somebody over. There we go. So that's pretty bad on my part. But I do like, and I sent you this link because we were talking about it on topic. I don't know if it was last week or not. Excuse me.
Illuminati.
What?
Really, June? Really?
Football. They're aluminum beings in the Illuminati. They shine, bitches, when they drop them pants. Oh my god, that's awesome. Fucking love you.
But I am relieved he said that because that reminds me of something I want to get into in a minute. But about that link, yeah.
Oh yeah, just quickly. We were discussing the pays and stuff like that, and I found an article online, and this is under ESPN, and it said that because we weren't sure about, I was wondering what they were getting paid, and it said
I thought it was this. I was about 90% sure this was what they were getting paid, but it's not really something I looked too deep into.
It was just so odd that $250,000 for a 3-year non-guaranteed contract. So they're trying to, but the thing is, they're trying to compete with that XFL. So where the XFL gets about what 75,000 a person?
I have absolutely no idea, but the XFL is going to fail like it did in 2001.
I know, that thing appeared The fucking uniforms were bomb. The logo was bomb, and then they were just like they disappeared like trees in and global warming.
Just like that. It wasn't football. It was wrestling with a little bit of football sprinkled in.
It was like extreme. They marketed it as an extreme kind of a sport.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
When it was nothing of the kind.
I mean, I like extreme sports. I love watching the X Games and stuff like that. Like, that's great. But this was nothing like that. They're supposed to launch in 2020. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll give them we'll throw them a bone and we'll fucking cover it.
They're going to launch, and I think they'll go more than one season. But if they're still around in 2023, I'll be stunned.
Yeah. That was just. When the hell is possessing him to do this again? Is what the fuck I'm wondering.
It's a pure power grab by the old man.
Gotcha.
The dude is ashamed of where he made his money and wants to prove he can have any success at an outside venture.
Ah. Okay.
What I have to say to that is, what is a dictionary definition of insanity?
The textbook. That's just look there. That's I don't know. I mean, really, this is going to be millions of dollars that they're going to throw away. At this point,
I think the initial investment he made was $100 million.
Wow. Just fucking wow.
On a completely separate topic, keep going on, but this is my first time ever drinking this whiskey, so let's see how I feel about it.
Oh, what is it? Tell us more.
It's a whiskey called Teachers, and I'm trying to remember the pronunciation of that toast from last week. I remember it, but I don't remember the exact pronunciation.
Arriba, abajo, para el centro, para adentro. Oi! That's my babe. There we go.
It's okay.
Is it? Well, Well, you know me. My thing is, if you don't like it warm, chill it in the freezer and try it again.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that because that was warm.
Yeah. I like a nice. I like it. I mean, I don't necessarily like it on the rocks, but I like a nice chilled whiskey. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Cause I'm a punk.
I'll drink it on the rocks in the summer.
Yeah, I don't really like my drink getting full of fucking ice water and shit, but I will chill the glass and I will actually chill the bottle.
Now, when I'm talking on the rocks, I'm literally talking just 1 or 2 ice cubes, and only in the summer. But
I like all my shit cold. I don't know what the fuck I hate. And you know me, Luke. I fucking hate winter. I fucking hate the cold. But give me a cold whiskey, a cold shot, and I'm all, I'm like butter in your hands. Butter. Oh, I burned my finger. Ow.
How the fuck did you do that?
The lighter. Ow. That was too small to smoke. Oh, man. I fucking burnt my finger, y'all.
That was smart.
Everybody go fund me some fucking Band-Aids. Shit. Oh, hot. I'm going to put that down before I hurt myself. Let me see. What do we get? Okay. I always drink my alcohol ice cold, even during the winter, says June. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it makes it a lot smoother, June. Like, for me, I like the smoothness. I feel like I can taste everything in its entirety when it's nice and cool on my tongue for some reason. I don't know. But when it's hot, it's more like I'm just trying to get the bitch down and probably chase it with something.
But in the world of changing topics completely, in the world of online radio and podcasts, something massive happened this week.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure if you've heard the show, but it was the reunion of Michael Deacon's parents.
No, I missed it. Oh man!
I missed it live, but I obviously went back and listened to it. I went back and listened to it while while playing some Defiance. Yes, Jenk, I am still playing it. Trust me, I'm not giving up on this just yet. Now that we've been able to find each other, I'm all in.
I didn't get to listen to that. How did that go? That had to have been a great podcast.
It was long. It was really long. But holy shit, it was hilarious. Aliens. Fucking. The Nazis. Of course you had to have mention of the CIA blew up Tower 7. What else would you expect from Alex Jones?
Gotcha. That was a... Wait, I got my podcast confused. Is that the Alex Jones, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, Alex Jones.
Yes, it was, sis. It was amazing.
Dude, Alex Jones, don't even get me started on that fool. Like, for 5 minutes, I thought that dude was cool.
Nah.
I thought he was really trying to fucking uncover shit, and then he just went completely bonkers. Somebody gave him just a bonker enema, and he just went nuts. And
the only reason I listen to Alex Jones, while I don't agree with much of what he says, I find the dude fucking hilarious.
That's true. Okay, and then get this, and then
Rogan even said he should look at her career in stand-up comedy.
Dude, Joe Rogan is he's just a fucking blast. Okay. Dude, but he hawks all this shit. Like, do you know that Alex Jones actually has a straw that you can fucking suck the water out of your toilet that supposedly filters it?
Oh, the dude is a financial scam. He is pretty much a walking pyramid like we were talking earlier, but he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, man. I definitely want, what was that? He had some tablets for, like, your stool. Shit, I wish I could remember so I could say this properly, but Alex Jones stool tablets available now on his site. But yeah, I mean, come on. You're gonna hawk all this shit while spreading your fear-mongering. It kind of aligns with itself. The products align with his message. And that's what kind of worries me. And then he also has financing and funding from he takes money from places that supposedly he's fighting. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that the shit coming out of his mouth is hilarious.
So fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Somebody has a hand up his ass so fucking far, making him a puppet. It's fucking hilarious. This guy he's got more than a screw loose. He could actually be doing some good if he wasn't such a fucking no, I don't want to say those words. I'm trying to be PC.
No, fuck that here.
If he wasn't such a fucking, what's the word I was looking for? Turd is one. Turd comes to mind, but that's not the word I'm looking for.
Oh boy.
Fucking Jake.
No, but
I'm sorry for my laugh. My laugh is so horrible.
Internet, I'm disappointed in you. You had a perfect chance to fucking soundbite a meme the living shit out of Alex Jones.
He is a walking meme. That is so true.
I'd be disappointed in the internet if they didn't, and I'm gonna say, and if you want to fucking meme it, go right ahead, I couldn't give a shit. But I'd be disappointed if the internet didn't meme people going on shows and saying, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of retarded. But Alex Jones saying it and not being memed, come the fuck on. If anyone should be memed for saying that, it's Alex fucking Jones.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Yeah, June says a huckster or a snake oil salesman. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Pretty fucking much. I mean, you thought the snake oil salesman fucking went out and expired back in the fucking 1800s or, whenever everybody was fucking taking opium for fucking headaches. No, it's still the same shit today. Same shit.
But
same shit, different skin.
But hey, at least we got to learn over the last week that Alex Jones is a masochist. he likes to be choked out. No, seriously, go back and listen to the show. I know it's long, almost 5 hours, but go back and listen to it. The guy admits to being a fucking masochist.
What the fuck? Okay, see, now that just sets him up for when they want to get rid of him later.
And getting enjoyment from being choked out.
You never say that shit out loud, Luke. You never, because then when they're done with you, that's how you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die alone in some fucking closet with a fucking noose around you and your hand on your junk. Yeah. And it's gonna be like, oh yeah, he liked that shit. And be like, at least he went happy.
Yeah, someone's gonna put him in some sort of rear naked choke and not let go.
What a way to go, though. What a fucking way to go. What a fucking way. If I had I'd rather be fucking dying coming than fucking being crushed by like a semi-truck. Just saying.
And based off his performance on Joe Rogan's show last week, if he was to die being choked out, he would die coming.
Oh my god. I gotta ask this question. Joe Rogan smokes with all his guests. Did he smoke with this fucker? Or where he's like, oh no, that's gonna kill you because of cartels?
Jones smoked with him on episode 911. Mm-hmm. Yes. Rogan had Alex Jones on episode 911. Because of course he fucking did.
Wow.
But he didn't smoke with him this time.
Oh, Jones was trying to keep up appearances. I see.
There's no point in doing so because he smoked on episode 911.
Yeah, but you don't get the way his little tiny pea brain works. he only lives in the now. And he's like, everybody's gonna see that I'm fucking legit because I'm not gonna smoke like Tesla legit.
And he's openly admitted in the past that he does do weed from time to time.
That's funny because I've heard contradicting statements from Jones himself as far as no, it shouldn't be legalized, and yes, it should be because it should be free for the people. See, that's how he plays the media, though.
He is a walking contradiction, but there's actual footage and evidence that when it comes to weed, that he is a occasional user.
Huh. Do I want that guy on my team? Not really. But, I mean, this guy has had, like you said, he's a walking contradiction. He says one thing, he does one thing and says another, and then we'll go back. Even if he says something, he'll fucking just completely overrule it with some fucking asinine shit. Mm-hmm. This guy can't get it. So I feel like he's playing both sides of the field. One, he's trying to pull people like me in. Two, he's trying to pull people that are Trump-like in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, who are you fucking pandering to? It's all money. He doesn't care.
The guy did do one thing really good on the Rogan show this week, though. He basically publicly retracted everything he said about Sandy Hook. It's 420 somewhere, motherfuckers.
Why you gotta call me out like that, Luke?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he basically retracted everything he said about Sandy Hook. Publicly.
Yeah, he was pretty harsh about that. Pretty harsh about that. He has said a lot of stuff about a lot of fucking events. The Florida shooting and stuff. What? Why what?
Why, Jenk? I mean, I'll happily fuck myself, but why have I got to go fuck myself?
I gotta hear this. Or read it.
Come on, pal.
Sky Genius says Joe Rogan is is funny as a soundbite to a mute is. Oh, okay. Joe Rogan is as funny as a soundbite is to a mute is useful. Fucking Sky. Fucking love Sky. Fucking hell yeah.
Sky.
That's a good one, babe.
Joe Rogan or Miley Cyrus? You have to pick one.
Oh shit. That's not fair.
I'm completely legit. I have an alarm set for 4:20 every.
Yeah, because sometimes I forget.
I went to sleep last night, and I'm normally awake through the night, but I dropped off. I couldn't stay awake, and it was actually the 4:20 alarm that woke me up. So.
Yeah, I was actually on the line with Johnny Florida that time. And he's so fucking. I mean, dude, say what you will. I mean, god damn it, I had a great conversation with him last night. So it was after the WNC show, and we spoke. I mean, dude, I didn't hang up till 2 a.m. I was so tired. We spoke about everything, from politics to just being fucking Wardick Sam, and I think he had some great topics. So it was a great.
So you were kept on the line until 2 a.m. Yep, that's Johnny Florida 101.
He is so funny, dude.
Yeah.
I have, man. You know what? You know me, Luke. If anybody in this community has been awesome to me, and has been respectful to me, dude, you get that 10 times over from me. You get it back 10 times fold. And I have no idea. This dude is just he was fucking awesome, and I thanked him for the fucking call. I said he was fucking awesome. He had great topics. It was nice talking to him. Absolutely. I'd do it again.
And unlimited love to Johnny for offering us a spot in the community.
And that's what the call was about, the community page. And so we were getting on that. But of course we go off topic because you put two big mouths together and we just don't shut up.
Mm-hmm. But while we're on that, just a very quick shout out to everyone. There's, as always, the place that brought the two of us together and Get in the Corner every Wednesday night.
Get in the corner, bitches.
There's... Go on.
That's at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, just to let you bitches know, if you didn't know.
Approximately. There's soup every Thursday night, immediately followed by the Super Party.
Super Party, bitches!
And again, thanks for offering to have me on the sort of redo of the Super Party Friday night, Jenk. That was much appreciated, pal.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but you did.
Just very quickly, I've got even further than I was on my initial account, Jenk, so... and thanks for the help getting me through the first couple of levels again.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love that game. Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling to think of anything that is on a Friday. Or am I completely blanking?
I know my habitual wants to say Sky Genie, but
yeah,
I don't know. He was thinking. I saw a tweet, and forgive me, Sky. I'm not saying anything, but you were thinking about maybe a time change and stuff. So let us know, and we'll shoot that out for you.
On Saturdays, you have Sky Genie. He's fucked up back.
Goddamn. I just fucked that shit up, didn't I? I saw your tweet, Genie!
Yeah. There's... Well, happy early birthday, Jenk.
Oh shit. So Friday we have a big event coming up. It's Jenk's birthday. Happy motherfucking birthday, bitch. Yeah. To you.
We normally stay on the call for about 45 minutes to an hour after the show, but yeah, I'll make sure to hit you up at some point, pal.
Yeah, if he wants to join in on our after call, that's cool too. I don't care. Because
Sure.
we're so like Luke and I will talk for about 45 minutes or 20 to 30 minutes before the show, then about like 6 hours after. So I'm so bad. God damn it, my laugh.
Yeah, but Saturday you also have Michael Deacon of End of Days Radio.
That's right.
Um,
Listen to that.
While we're on the subject of Saturday, sorry I had to cancel the reactions to UFC 235 at the weekend.
No, it's okay. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Shit happens. Sundays, y'all bitches better be going to church. No, just fucking with y'all. I'm just fucking with y'all. No, Sunday. I'm sorry, Luke. I didn't mean to fucking.
How y'all add your ass in, Jen? Just tell me when you want to be added in.
Oh shit.
Sundays. Other than football, I'm struggling to think of anything on a Sundays. And okay, pal. Sundays. I can't think of anyone on a Sundays.
Me either.
Perhaps that has to change.
Maybe. But I think we've shouted.
Monday. Oh, yeah, there's nothing I can think of. And Tuesday, well, I think we can all tell right now what happens on a Tuesday. But,
yeah, TCP happens, bitches.
I'm trying to call you in, Jenk.
Scott and rye bread.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one to shout out.
Yeah,
because
I didn't have phone last week and I couldn't get them.
I've been doing these shout outs by day of the week they're on. But what day is Scott and Rye on? And as we have him join us in the call now, everyone remember, head over to Twitch and follow WNC Jenkins.
Jake, motherfucker.
What up, pal?
So, dude, what's up, guys?
Nothing much.
What's going on, baby?
No, we're sitting here trying to catch up on zombies because we pretty much laid up in bed for the past couple days.
That sounds nice.
No, not really.
I did the same thing. I was all up in bed just smoking.
And anyhow, Jen, we've still got one thing that we do to close out the show every week. So, would you like to join us for that?
I don't have to get naked and spread peanut butter all over myself, do I?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, yeah, thank God. Really? Last time that happened, things got really awkward.
Tommy the Pegger.
Fuck you.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do our Spanish lesson of the fucking week.
Oh, God.
Hey, cállate el hocico. There you go. No, it's not. That wasn't it, guys.
Mean? I know what cállate means, but what's Cico? Fuck is Cico?
One lesson at a time, motherfucker. One lesson at a time. Tonight's word, and Luke already knows hola. Hola means hello, right?
Hola.
And then hola. And so now I'm going to teach him something it's a defensive measure, okay? So you say, let me type this in, Luke. ¿Qué onda? Okay, ¿Qué onda is the first word, and that means what up, pretty much in Spanish slang. So the second part to that is puto, and I sent that in through Skype.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole word is ¿Qué onda, puto? Now, when somebody steps to you in my fucking realm, we tell them ¿Qué onda, puto? Okay, so you say ¿Qué onda, puto? And I'm going to tell you what it means in a minute.
Okay, I've got it down in its proper form and in its phonetic form, at least how I heard it.
Okay.
Que onda puto?
That's the fucking shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, what a bitch. That is what it means. What a bitch. Somebody is stepping to you in your fucking circle and you need to fucking deactivate the situation. ¿Qué onda, puto? What a bitch. And that's my Spanish term for the night. And this has been part of my defensive part of Spanish, that I will kick your ass, sucker.
So,
¿Qué onda, puto? Oh, look at that. Vic got it just perfectly. There you go. ¿Qué onda, puto? So now you guys know, anybody stepping up to you, ¿qué onda, puto? Fucking get that swag up.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm horrible, Luke.
If I ever hear you say that to me, run for my life.
Oh, pretty much. Because then the throat punching starts. You know I'm a throat puncher. You know I favor the throat. So it's just one of those things. Just go for the throat.
You're a throat puncher too?
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of it. One of my favorite pastimes.
Right. I almost got to throat punch somebody today.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Texas. I have to. It's like that glove from fucking what the fuck with the Infinity Stones. That's what my hand is. I'm like fucking. What's that motherfucking dude with the glove and the fucking Infinity Stones?
Thanos?
I'm like fucking Thanos, bitch. Just fuck with me. A snap of the fingers. Boom. Your trachea is gone. Just saying. But I'm so loving and so nice. It takes so much for me to get to that point.
See, that's the way I usually am.
So it's like, if you got a throat punch from Sensible Sam, you probably deserved it. And even they at the end were like, yeah, I probably deserved that shit. And we all go on. Luke, you want to close out this show so we can get on our call? Or do we keep going?
I don't mind either way. We could continue on air or we could jump off.
What do you want to do, Jane? Let's let our guest.
Yeah.
You want to jump off?
I just jumped in to chill with you guys. It's all up to you. I'm not here to hijack shows.
You ain't hijacking shit. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just here to sit in the background, smoke weed, and play video games.
Oh, that's like what my ideal Valentine would say. My Valentine card, just fucking put that in there. I'm good. I'm just here to smoke and chill. And I'm like, yeah, me too. All right. So let's see. Thanos, damn it.
Yeah. That is, just before we jump off, that's one thing I wanted to ask everyone in the chat. And I've not even mentioned this to Sam, which probably goes against everything we said earlier. But I was hoping to introduce a sort of movie review segment to this every week. So if anyone has any suggestions for any movies on Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything, just shoot them through to me and I'll probably take a look at them and, who knows, maybe review them.
Hey, that was good. I had a good time on that review. It was so great. Because
I've already done 2 reviews for Titanic 2 and Walk the Line, so...
Any ideas are welcome. Those are fun. I had a great time with the Titanic 2 one. That was fucking...
I didn't.
I did. Oh, I feel so bad about that hot beer. I'm so sorry. I still to every night, I'm like, please, universe, bless my fucking family, and please excuse me for making me make Luke drink that hot beer.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends every night. Because I feel so bad. That was such a horrible movie to review. Oh my god.
Hell, it worked for what we were going for at the time. So
it did. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
So it was. All right, bitches. We're gonna jump off this call and fucking hang with Jane and probably watch him shoot some zombies in the head. Yeah. Then CJ's gonna probably win, but then Jenk will come back and top her. But that's just my prediction. Not just joking, Jenk. I'm sorry, Jenk. It was just a joke.
No, I don't care. That's usually how it ends up going too. That's actually how the game went last game. Now that you mention it.
I'm just joking. Oh, shit.
No, she was just like, oh, she'll just end up, kicking his ass in the game anyway. Basically, I'm like, you're not very far off.
Dude, you guys have such fucking skill. I love to watch your gaming because both of you y'all fucking knock it out. And it's so enjoyable to watch. It's one of those things where I wish I had an extra system. My boys have the system that I got and my gamer tag, so I got to start all over. But, dude, it is one of the most fucking just therapeutic things to see a zombie get his head blown off, and I thank you guys for that.
Did you, speaking of games, did you end up getting any messages from people? Why the fuck have you brought this noob to a major arc fall?
No, to be honest, dude, most people in the new gen are actually a lot more understanding.
And if anyone wants to know what we're talking about, you're gonna have to go to Jenk's Twitch.
Yeah.
Come again? Sorry, I'm technically deaf in one ear right now.
I just said if anyone wants to know what we're talking about when it comes to arcfuls and all that, you're gonna have to go to your Twitch to find out.
Ah, touche.
And you know what that would be? That's a great segue. Jenk, what is your Twitch? So that all our fellow community members can fucking follow and fucking have a good time.
Yes.
That would be twitch.tv/WNC Jenkins.
And a quick note to everyone, as per Michael Corvin, if we can get him to 100 followers by the end of this year, he's gonna do a playthrough of one of the Resident Evil games. That'll be fun to watch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not big on those games, so he basically said, "Hey, if you get to 100, how about we make a wager?" I was like, "You suck," but sure, why not? So yeah, that's pretty much where we stand right now.
But
there we go.
Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Fuck yeah.
As we said last week, effective last week, all of the outro songs are going to be songs in Spanish, so I hope you enjoy this.
¿Qué onda, putos?
We'll see you next week. TCP out.
Out!